Garret, can you describe how things changed or if they changed after you got to the FBI? I guess I'm trying to understand, has it been this bad for quite some time and I'm just now coming to realization on it? Is this something that's gotten progressively worse over the last year, 5 years? When did it start getting really bad?
I think it's been really bad for a long time. I think I was fooled in 2018 when I was hired. I believed the FBI to be overall a pinnacle law enforcement institution in the world. And I think we all have been kind of duped in that regard. And we've believed this legacy of lies that is the FBI. And I think the real tipping point was in September of 2021 when President Biden mandated that federal employees get the COVID vaccination. At that point, it became very clear that the vast majority of people in the FBI, the people who are sworn to legally protect and uphold the Constitution, vast majority of them decided to opt for that paycheck over their principles.
Garret, we just saw this Gregory Yetman story. FBI stakes out his home for 3 months. Then they end up on some cockamamie manhunt before the guy turns himself in. We remember the story out of Utah just a few months back. 75-year-old fat old man who can't walk to the mailbox without a cane, and they kick in his door at 3 a.m. and he ends up dead. Is this stuff malicious? There are a million peaceful ways to take down a 75-year-old fat old man who can't walk the dog without a cane. You don't have to bust in his door at 3 a.m. Did they do this stuff on purpose, Garret?
I do believe that this is intentional at this point. There's really no other logical explanation. I was an FBI SWAT agent myself. I know our good friend Steve Friend, he also was one. And these type of things go directly to some of the disclosures that he brought forward. We're using SWAT in instances that we really shouldn't. And don't get me wrong, SWAT has a place. But in the FBI, it's become the absolute hammer that they bring out whenever they want to make a show. And I think that's what we're seeing again here. And, like you said, with this latest one in New Jersey, was that the best way to go about it? And, the guy ended up self-surrendering later anyways. So perhaps being in touch with his attorney, similar with the fat guy in Utah, like there are other ways to go about coming to a peaceful resolution. And it seems like the FBI always lately opts for the most difficult and the most likely that's going to end up in some type of violence.
Yeah, they sure do. Garret, my brother, thank you. We're praying for you. Hoping the best.